So, you've wrapped up your correlative tasks, unlocked your laser drill beacon craft, and have your first one ready to go. However, you've heard that using these beacons are incredibly dangerous, and you want to be as prepared as possible before you use it. This guide, much like my ultimate oil farming guide, is going to break down everything from making the beacons all the way to strategies for defending your drill, as well as safety nets to fall back on if you meet an unfortunate end whilst doing so. If this guide helps you out, then it'd be amazing of you to leave a like on it, drop a comment down below telling me it helped, and, as always, subscribe to the channel so you don't miss some of the most helpful YouTube content for the Cycle Frontier. With all that out of the way, let's begin with the laser beacon craft. For 2 smart mesh, 18 cables, 80 correlative script, and 49k, you can make 1 beacon per craft. Similar to the oil pumps, each beacon only weighs 6 kilograms, so you can store it in your safe pockets nicely whilst you traverse the map. They also take 2.5 hours to craft, so an additional 35 to 45k to skip the craft is on the table as an option if you're in a hurry. The Letium clots you gain from using this drill are worth 11,000k max each and also weigh 3 kilograms each. So if you have size 12 safe pockets, you can store 4 in there and get yourself a solid 44k even if you get yourself foamed. Considering the danger of using these drills, I would suggest running drills as a 3-man. I also wouldn't advise using any more than 1 per match, as you'll likely be spending the majority of the time fending other players off who want your sweet, sweet Letium. Or you could be a risky idiot like me and call down 2 at once. Your call. As for where you actually use the beacons, you'll be moving to a Letium deposit which looks like this on screen. As it stands currently, there are 2 deposits around the base camp on Bright Sands, and 3 deposits spread around on Crescent Falls. As for where you should use your beacons, it really does come down to personal preference, although I personally prefer using mine on the deposit closest to the north uplink on Bright Sands, due to the more restricted lanes of approach for enemy prospectors, and an ample amount of cover to utilize when me and my team run off the drill. As for Crescent Falls, my preference is the deposit at the Skeleton Observation Site, mostly for the same reasons, but also because it allows for us to utilize snipers and DMRs far more due to the much wider open areas around the deposit itself. Once you've used your beacon, you'll look to the sky and both see and hear your laser drill break in orbit. The drill takes 2 minutes to land and deploy the access ramps, and during this time the entire map will be alerted to it landing due to the massive amount of noise it makes, so take up defensible positions around the deposit whilst it does so. An important side note, do not stand where the ramps deploy, they will crush you. Once you've managed to not be crushed by the ramps, you should immediately get on the drill and take a few minutes to either deal with any threats you're already facing, or look out from the drill itself to scout for any enemies that might be approaching. The drill itself is very defensible, so it's imperative that you are the first ones on it. So now you and your team are on the drill, you've found a moment to prepare for the events to come, and you're trying to figure out where you should position yourselves. First and foremost, there should be 1 person per stairway guarding them, whilst the third drifts between the top part of the drill as a lookout or sniper, and assisting either stairway guard if they need it. Regardless of what guns you decide to bring, I would personally suggest shatterguns for drill defense, due to the close quarters interior and their ability to cancel players from pushing, as well as just their ability to absolutely wreck them. Luckily for you, each stairway has a spot where you can peek both the stairway themselves and the Letium drop-off point at the bottom. For the left stairway, move up the stairs to the top, but climb this ledge just at the last flight. Position yourself so that you land on the pipe below, and now you can place easy headshots from anyone coming up your way, as well as use the pipe itself for cover if necessary. For the right stairway, remain on the same floor as the console room, but walk onto the pipe just at the ledge and crouch. Position yourself so that you can see your stairs clearly, as well as the drop-off point at the bottom. This spot is a bit risky than the first one, since you're a bit more exposed from the bottom, but it still gives you those vital lanes of shooting which you can utilize to severely injure, or hopefully foam, incoming prospectors. Wherever you decide to position yourself though, you'll start the Letium mining process via the main console, and once you begin, the will start up. Needless to say, don't walk into it. This will be very loud though, and I personally turn the overall game audio down during this part, just so I can hear my teammates' comms, and just to save my poor eardrums. The process takes 6 minutes to complete, and you can keep an eye on the progress via the console screen here. As you can see, starting from 100% and going down every 33%, you'll get a sum of Letium, and a chance for Titan ore, focus crystals, or pure veltacite by the 3 main drop points. One is just outside the console room, one is near the laser on the middle floor, and the last is near the laser on the bottom floor. I would advise waiting until the drill is completely finished mining before picking up the Letium. But if you're worried someone might steal it from the bottom drop point, then you can get one teammate to escort you down to pick it up. In regards to how much Letium you receive overall, the results vary a little across the board, but you can get as little as 25 Letium or as much as 36, going off my own research into it. There is still a little room left for guesswork though, so take these figures with a pinch of salt. Once the process is complete, you'll have 30 or so seconds to leave the drill before it lifts off and flies back to the station. If you stay on the drill whilst it does so, you will, surprise surprise, die. So make sure you're off the drill before it gets too high up. It is not an extract. During this, you should cover your escape using smoke grenades, make your way to the nearest extract, and get out with your hundreds of thousands worth of Letium and other valuable ores. Hopefully this guide helped you out, and I'll see you in the next video. Take care, safe prospecting, and peace.